Molarity is capital letter M is equals to the mass percent times the density times 10 over molar mass. So M dot P is mass percent. D is density. Then MM is molar mass. To be sincere, I won't lie to you, like, nothing vex me pass, you don't big pass rice. That talk, to be sincere. Because I don't see why a full grown up man will leave his house, come party, spray finish. They'll call it share food, food will finish, you call it plan say, it dey vex, a plan say, you never big pass rice. They will big pass rice. Should be careful. Most of you, if you know that one day you share food, please be careful. Careful. And also mind the friends you work with. How did I say that last of snitches and what? Snitches are what? Is it snitches and bitches or is snitches and what? Snitches and issues. I don't really know it at all, but let's just assume it is snitches and bitches. Be careful with some of your friends. The reason why I came late was because we went for one party. Yeah. Normally, one thing I don't like about, I'm a Benin person, but one thing I've noticed about Benin marriages or Benin burial stuff like that is that, they quit the chef food. I'm not, I don't notice that. Party na around 2. DJ will start to do shim around 4. Food will be around 6. I don't really understand. You just want to keep me here waiting. So what happened? We were sitting. Don't worry, I'll come back. Let me just tell you. It's in the pay me. We were sitting and they brought food. So they will come, as this guy then, they'll come give am food. They'll say, pass it to. They don't do those kinds of things with you. Let me just tell you, if they say pass it, in case maybe you did that kind of city, always secure your own first. As they give you pass it, you say, no worry, bring am down, am I? Me no know. We just say go reach everybody. Those kinds of things the contest. Don't worry, go reach everybody. Assurance. As they give me, I mean, the front row. My guy dey close to me. As they give me, we pass. The third person before my guy and me, now the food dey finish. The one who come vex me, the woman come carry the bag do like this. That is to say, it don't finish. Oh, wetin you say make we not get do. Then I want complain. Person for my body say, this guy don't big pass rice now. And rice there. Should be careful. Now, why did I say watch your friends? So lucky for me, I was able to see one auntie that I know. So I was like, auntie, I can't complain. So the auntie was like, okay, I only want to take away a deal, say she want just give me. My friend, you're yes, and I only want to take away because he doesn't know reaching and he'll begin to shout, no, don't worry, mama, don't worry, we are good as well. Speak for yourself. And that was let's continue. Those guys, I need to shout. Those guys for that side. Okay, I'll raise my voice now. Okay, so when you have this kind of question, where they give you mass percent, if you want to calculate for the molarity, you use this formula. Mass percent times density times 10 over molar mass. So let's solve this particular question using this formula. So the mass percent given to us was what? The one you have 35 point this thing, Abi? 37.7. So mass percent, of course, you know what percent is, so just collect the one that has that percentage symbol. So 37.7 times, what was density? 1.195, Abi? Times 10. That 10 is constant. over which okay, I'm working with hydrochloric acid. That is HCl, abi? What is the molar mass of HCl? 36.5, abi? 1 plus 35.5, that is 36.5. So put your calculator. What is the molarity? Eh? Eh? 12.3 molar concentration. Abi? So if maybe you want to calculate normality from this, now you want to get the normality, how will you do it? Eh? If you want to calculate the normality, how will you do it? Okay. You just say, since it is HCl, I mean hydrogen ion, does it have? One, right? So it is a monobasic acid, right? So multiply the molarity with the numbers of hydrogen ion it has. So it becomes 1 times 12.3, which is also going to be what? 12.3. So that is how you calculate for normality. And if it was H2SO4, I'll multiply this by how many? Uh-huh. So that is it. But they won't give you this, but just because in CHEM101 they brought this for type C, people that use type C paper, they brought that question. So 12.3, don't forget the formula, just memorize that. Okay, number 8. He said, how many grams of potassium chloride would be required to prepare 0.02 molar solution of this salt? Now, if you look at this question, they just gave you one, should I use quantity, which is molar solution, and they ask you to look for grams. So you have to be very smart here. You have to be very smart. All right. 0.02. I can wipe, Abby? Okay. So the concentration was 0.02 molar concentration. Now, whenever you are dealing with concentration, it is usually mole over volume. Are you following now? Mole over what? Volume. So this simply means, this molar concentration simply means mole over 1 liter. Do you get it? Uh-huh. This 0.02 molar concentration simply means 0.02 mole over 1 liter. So from this now you can interpret it like this. This thing means 0.02 moles in 1 liter. Do you get it? Eh? This thing, 0.02 mole per 1 liter means 0.02 moles, or you can say 0.02 moles of potassium chloride. 0.02 moles of potassium chloride in 1 what? Liters. So from here now you already have the moles of potassium chloride and you have the what? The volume of the solvent. So the question say how many grams? So remember this formula, N equals to Rm over mm, abi? So Rm, which is the reacting mass, becomes N times mm. N is 0.02, abi? 0.02 times the molar mass of potassium chloride, KCl. This is 39 plus 35.5. What is the answer? 74.5, abi? So times 74.5. So what will be the reacting mass? 1.49 grams. So that is option A. So it's if you just testing your interpretation level. Like I said, is a generated questions. Like their questions are generated. So that is why it's like that. Don't worry, you will pass. There was one exam I wrote. I actually thought I was doomed. There are some exams you write to just come out flat. You haven't got it to that stage. 100 level, no. I guess 300 level. Most of it are doing 4 years courses. 300 level is the year that you will know if you are actually strong or not. 300 level will test you. So before then, try to have try to have resources. So I mean resources, have money, have good people. Just have people that you'll be complaining. Those people just be there for you to you just be complaining. They will not say they'll just be, not verse two, 300 level. One of the most difficult stage is there's no way you can pass through. One thing about this school I can vouch for is that there's no way you can pass through this school, come out without bending. That stuff you saw at main gates, that statures and the likes is true. It will actually bend you. Life will touch you in 300. So if maybe 100 level already they touch you or more, that is where you know that it's not he that run it. That quote will not make sense to you. No, no, you have energy. Some of you, I see you. I know what you are doing. I see you. Go to the library around 6 a.m., come back around 5. Nice one. Calm down. Just chill. Use the energy. You get up. By the time you go for class around 7:30, class wey be say if you reach there around 7:29, they say na 7:30 or you reach 7:29, they don lock door. You fit wait, beg because they will say that at ten dance na dem wan come use that day. Then you come house around 7:30 for evening. You no go even chop. As you come, you just fall for bed sleep. Wake up again another 7:30 class again. Kai! That time, the morning you go dey chop donut and coke, donut and coke, donut and don't worry. School is interesting. Don't give up. You that's why you will succeed. Okay. I believe you can solve all the ones we have been doing, have you? All right. See, if they make the mistake of repeating them, you know what to do now. Don't even waste time. Just look at the options. Yes, 1.49. I see you that day. Yes, just do it like this. So let's take number 9. Said how many mil of the stock solution of nitric acid, that is 15.8 molar concentration, do you require to make up 100 mil of 0.12 molar concentration of nitric acid? So for this question 9, there are some certain things you need to know. First, you have to understand what a stock solution is. How many of you have studied microbiology here? MCB, what about MLS? Ah, MLS, right? Okay. So you guys, usually work at the lab. So you'll be using more of stock solutions. Why the rest? If maybe you are doing any science related stuff whereby you have to work at the lab, that would be in your final year. That's when you see stock solution. Now, stock solution is a solution that has a well-known concentration. Please don't forget that. They might ask you, Which of the following is the definition of a stock solution? I think that question is here. You saw it? Eh? I said stock solution. Stock solution is a solution that the concentration is accurately known. Stock solution is a solution that the concentration is accurately known, which is used in preparing solutions of lower concentrations. Stock solution is a solution that the concentration is accurately known, which is used in preparing solutions of lower concentration. So why do they usually like prepare stock solution? One of it is it makes your work faster. Are you there? So for you to start mixing, you already have a stock solution. So you just dilute it to the concentration that you need and just do your work. So it makes your work faster and also it makes your work accurate because you might not know how to prepare that solution. So stock solution will make your work accurate, make your work faster. Some of you used it, but you didn't realize during your CHEM107 practical, those solutions there, most of them are stock solutions. They're already prepared. That's why if you just get it or say, just take it, just give you, and it's a stock solution, it's already prepared. So it was making your work faster and making you also to have accurate results. If they have told you prepare from the beginning, they say you come up for that lab. You get. So a solution that its concentration is well known is called what? Stock solution. It's used in preparing solutions of lower what? Can you use it to prepare solutions of higher concentration? It must be what? Lower. You get lower concentration. So what are the reasons why you use it? It makes your work what? And also makes it what? Accurate, right? Okay. So when we are dealing with stock solution, there's a formula we usually use, which is M1 V1 equals to M2 V2. So the M stands for the concentration, the V stands for what? Volume. However, M1 means initial concentration, V1 means initial what? Volume. So M1 equals to initial concentration, V1 equals to initial what? Volume. So M2 is final what? Concentration. V2 is what? Final what? Volume. Okay, let me try to explain some stuff here. So that in the exam, if you solve rubbish, you will know. There's a course called biostatistics. When you get to that stage and you do that course, that was one of the courses that the only way I could pass it was to go to church and read in church. Telling you, I'm not lying. I was reading, I was like, God, you are bearing me weakness now. I beg. You're the kind of person that goes to class all the time and you listen very well. Coming out to its first class is very easy. I know some of you are working hard, so some of you, you were like, before you resumed, you already said first semester, you already said this 100 level, 5 points. I mean, if you don't lie, just don't be shy. You wrote 5.0 in one book. You say chemistry, A, physics, A, maths, A, GST, A. But now you don't go edit am. The result is not out, but you don't use your own consciousness. You don't use your consciousness. Kai, this thing no fit go again. Don't carry correcting fluid. Don't put C. It's okay. See, you might have, which I don't pray you should, but you might have 3.5 as your cumulative in 100, and you still come out in first class. I'm telling you. The thing starts counting very well from If it's a 4 years course, take your 300 and your 400 very serious. That is where the percentage, the higher percentage is. You get? So someone might just, you might see someone, but this person, not even, when the person gets to 300, are now putting the energy, and you now, you're already good with having C. And this person just clear A throughout. You go take pass here, do few. There's a percentage for each level. 300, 400 is the highest percentage. So if you work really hard in those two levels, I'm not saying you should not be feeling yourself now, like maybe things are not going as planned, but you now buckle down in 300, 400, you see come out. You come out. Yes, I'm telling you, come out. Because then you'll be doing majorly departmental courses. You get, at departmental courses, you pass departmental courses via going to classes, reading the lecturer's notes, understanding how the lecturer teach, what they like, and stuff like that. But that time, there's no tutorial. I know some of you here, body points, Cambridge, calm down, 100 level, 200 level, you not be seeing Cambridge again. You have to buckle down and be strong by yourself. So, I'm giving you tips. So, since we said we use it in preparing lower concentration, that's to say M1 is always going to be greater than what? M2. So, M1 is always greater than what? M2. So when, maybe for example now, they give you this, they ask you to look for M2, and you now solve, and your M2 is greater than M1, you know, say you don't match line, have you? Go back and check. Another thing you should know is that when you are preparing a stock solution, if you are decreasing the concentration, you have to be adding water, right? Have you? You know diluting process now. Diluting process is just simply the art of diluting the concentration by adding water to it. So if maybe I have a solution of 2 molar concentration and the volume is 10 cm cube. If I want to dilute this to, if I want to dilute the concentration, so the concentration might reduce to, let's say, 1 m, I have to add what? Water. Does not necessarily mean water. I might use another solvent. I follow it, but I have to add a solvent. So in this case, I'm using water. So I have to add what? Water to it. So when I'm adding water to it, what will happen? The concentration will drop, the volume will what? Eh? So if the initial concentration was this, the initial volume was this, if I dilute it, the concentration will drop, the volume will what? Increase. So the volume 2 will now be what? Let's say 20. So if it drops by 1, maybe the volume 2 will increase by what? 2. Are you following now? So it's dropping. So that means the final volume will always be bigger than the initial volume. True, true, true. So V2 is greater than what? V1 because you are diluting. So as you're adding water, the volume is increasing. V2 becomes bigger, the concentration decreases, M2 becomes smaller. Are you there? Now, why is V2 bigger than V1? The reason is because V2 is a combination of both the initial concentration of the stock solution and the volume of the solvent added, in this case water. So what I mean is that V2 is Vx plus Vw. Are you following? Where Vw is the volume of water added. Vs is the volume of the what? Stock solution. So because I'm adding 2 to form V2, that is why V2 is greater than what? V1. Are you following now? Okay. So please know these stuffs. So let's solve that question. After, okay, let me do ask, but it's a little bit sensitive. Some persons might find it angry. But since we they come night class, they don't thief any of your thing before. Okay, they never thief your stuff. Okay, okay. Not too far from now. Not too far. Please, on Monday when you are writing your last paper, chemistry is by 11, Abi? Eh? 11:30. We are writing your last paper. Watch out. Watch out. As you write your last paper, put your bag for where your eye is sharp. Because some persons go and do funny stuff. So watch out. So let's solve this question. Let's solve this question. It said, how many ml of the stock solution of nitric acid? That is 15.8. So the 15.8 is the initial what? Concentration. So we are looking for the initial volume. Do you require to make up? Make up means prepare. Are you following? Do you require to make up 100 ml of 0.12 molar concentration of HNO3? So M1 was given as what? M1 is what? Eh? 15.8, right? V1 is what I'm looking for. M2 was given as what? 0.12, Abi? V2 was given as what? 100. Now let me ask you a question. Listen. If you look at M1, M1 was 15.8, Abi? M2 is 0.12, meaning M2 decreased, right? V2 was 100. What do you think V1 will be? Will it be greater than 100 or below 100? To be below 100. So you have to, meaning your answer, first of all, your mind say, my answer has to be below 100. So if I get anything above 100 or even 100 at the dots, I am wrong. Abi? Okay. So I'll now use the formula. Dilution factor. Now, M1 V1 is M2 V2. Are you following up? So I'm looking for V1. So V1 is M2 V2 over M1. So M2 was 0.12 times V2 was 100 over M1 was 15.8. So V1 will be what? On your calculator. What do you have? Eh? Ash. 0. What? 76, Abi? Okay. 0.76 mil. So you see that V1 is less than V2 because we are diluting, right? So I maybe I got something like 100 or I got something like 100.5. I'll know that I'm wrong. So if I want to get the volume, let's say for example now, listen, let's say for example, now I ask you, okay, in this question now, what is the volume of, what is the amount of water that was used in diluting this? Now, this V1 I got is the volume of the what? Stock solution or initial. Remember I said V2 is V1 plus VW, Abi? Now, I have this and I have this, Abi? I can get this. And to get this will cross to this side, Abi? Becomes V2 minus Vx. So if I want to get the volume of water that was used in diluting this thing, I will say VW is V2 minus Vx. Now V2 was 100 minus Vx is what? 0.76. So let me do it. 100 minus 99.24. Okay. 99.24 mil. So this was the volume of water that was used in diluting this guy. Do you understand the process now? Eh? You don't understand? More. I will explain it later. Let's continue for now. We still have a lot to do. It's actually 70 and we did number 10. So I beg, I will explain later if time dey, but let's move to the next one. But I believe at least 80% of the persons here understood, right? Say yes. uh So number 10, let's do number 10, let's do number 10. Let's do number 10. Since you started writing this exam, I've been threatening you guys in your department with my practice paper. Eh? Okay, every day, right? Oh, don't worry. See, as you go up, the thing upgrade. Currently now they just a threat you now. But I never seen with an IRB. Okay, I've seen. Okay, someone has failed. Okay. They're not going to take am serious now. As you go up, it gets stage where you go reach. As the one start exam, the lecturer will look you. As you look this boy, you go look you. Go first give you my practice form. You go ask am, why you give me? You go say, I know say you go commit very soon. So hold on. So if you commit, not just as I all look like this, I catch you say you commit. Not even talk, just start the film or just try your best. Maybe say that people are not reach your hand. It's very important. Some of the things that might cause that is when you go to the exam hall with phone. Be careful. If maybe you enter, you see your friend carry phone, e dey use, no wahala. No waiting, wahala. In fact, join your friend, dey look. If lecturer dey come say afa afa afa. But you know why you are doing that, right? So that at least anyone you don't know, if you just stay, or you can't dey ask answer afa, give me number 2, he can't give you the phone. So that make it come out and fast fast. Give me 10 minutes number. You may dey use him mouth talk am. Which one be just take the phone, just no take the phone, no, don't. Yeah. No. At least if they catch am, even if they say, I'm not fear, I'm not fear, if he point you, if you still deny am, abi? If deny am now, say me that read throughout last night. Are you okay? You raise your voice. You know, say person wey dey guilty, raise it's one way to know they guilty. That voice dey loud pass. Yes. As you dey shout, you can't see vein here. I need all do am. Let's continue. Number 10. What is the this one is easy. I will leave this. This one you can everybody can solve number 10, right? Is very easy. It is n equals to CV over what? 1000, right? So that is it. Replace n with rm over mm. So number 10 is very easy. Number 10 is very easy. Okay, number 10 and number 11 are same steps. Are you following? Number 10, number 11, same step. Number 10, 11, 12, same step. So I will just solve only one out of these three, and I'll jump to number 13 because number 10, 11, 12, same step. Are you following? So I'll just solve only one, then I'll jump. So let's solve number 11. We say, what is the concentration of standard solution in mole per liter prepared by cold way if it dissolve 0.4 grams of sodium hydroxide in 2 ml of water? So we're looking for concentration. Of course, you know what to do, right? Can I wipe this off? Okay. I don't know if you have nightmare after GST exam. I was just saying Frederick Logard, this one Logard. The one you all kill me with. Okay, so You know N is CV over what? 1000 if it is in ml, abi? And you know N is ROM over mm. So I can put this where in this place. I'll say ROM over mm is equals to CV over m, that is in mil, over what? 1000. We are solving number 11. So they say, what is the concentration that we are looking for? V, a mole per liter. So I'm dividing by 1000. So this will come here, this will come here, right? So I'll have ROM times 1000 is equals to mm times C times V ml. So I'm looking for C. C becomes ROM times 1000 over times what? V in ml. So what is the reacting mass? 0.4? Okay, 0.4 grams. 0.4 times 1000 over, what is the molar mass of sodium hydroxide? 40, abi? Eh? Is it 40? Yes, it's 40. 40 times, what is the volume in, the volume that was given in mil? 250. Okay. So punch your calculator. Where is it? Eh? 0.04. 0.04 mole per what? Liter. So is that in the option? Okay. That is option A. So 10, 11, 12 are same process. They are what? Same process. Should you see that the exam is not too conk like that? It's not too conk. Don't be afraid. It's not too conk. So let's do 13. Let's do 13. A stock solution of potassium dichromate was made by dissolving 89.3 grams of the compound in 1.10% solution. How many ml of this solution is required to prepare 1 ml of 0.100 molar concentration? So this is dilution factor. Are you following? Eh? This is dilution factor. So of course, you know we are going to use this formula. Can I wipe this side? Eh? Okay. So we are going to use this formula. But however, we're not giving the concentration, the initial concentration. We're not giving the initial concentration because we're asked to look for the initial volume. Do you understand the question? They asked to look for the initial volume. They say how many ml of the solution is required to prepare. You use stock solution to prepare. So you're looking for the initial volume. But we don't have the initial concentration. But we're giving grams. So we can use grams to get the concentration. Abi? So we know that mole is reacting mass over molar mass, and same time mole is CV in ml over what? 1000. So we are going to get C from this. Now let me tell you something. This is a standard question from chemistry textbook. So when you have 1.10%, it simply means 1.10 liters. Are you following? So that's 1.10%. Please maybe you see it on Monday. When you see it like this, just remove the percentage, that percentage symbol. Just use your pencil to put L. Are you following? It means liters. So 1.10 liters of solution. So let's get C. Since it is in liters, will I divide by 1000? I won't divide, right? So this equation will change. Since the solution is in liters, instead I'll divide by 1, or I might just leave it like that, but for the sake of multiplying, I'll just put 1 there. I'm looking for V. So V becomes ROM over what? Sorry, I'm looking for C. C becomes ROM over times V. Do you get it? Eh? Okay. These things are basic stuff now. You know this stuff. You guys are smart. So what is RM? RM is what? The reactive mass was what? Eh? Eh? 89.3 grams over. Okay. The molar mass of potassium dichromate. So it's going to be, since it's K2CR2O7, this is 239 plus 252 plus 716. What do you have? 294. Just 294. Okay. 294 gram per mole. So this will become 294 times. Remember I said take the percent as volume, right? As volume, but the volume is in liter. Is a standard chemistry question. So it's liter. So it's going to be 1.10 liter. 1.10 liter. So C becomes, punch your calculator for me. Eh? 0.27. Finish. 61. Okay. Mole per liter. So I've gotten the initial molar concentration now. So I can find my initial volume using this. So it's going to stay with this. So I'll just wipe here. So what was M2 according to the question? Prepared there. What is the M2? Eh? Give me M2 now. 0.1. 0.1. Okay. So M2 is 0.1 times V2 was what? Just 1. V2 1 over M1 is 0.2761. So let me punch calculator. What do you have? Eh? 0.362. 0.362 liters. But the question said we should find it in milliliters, right? So if I want to convert this to milliliters, what will I do? Multiply, I'll divide. I'll multiply. So I'm going to say times 1000. So V1 becomes what? Let me times it by 1000. 3 says what? You don't finish. 0.18 milliliters. So that is it. So the answer to that question is none of the above. So just in case you see this question on Monday, if you just see 1.10, just go for none of the above ASAP. I know some of you still want to like prove, you know. I don't know if you have usually do that stuff. Like, let's say for example, they give you 10 questions. Now only number 2, you know. You come back, they resolve the number 2 like many times. Maybe people say they do something. They know now You know, that thing is true where the lecturer will not say, some of you are just writing rubbish. Maybe the lecturer not talking when he stand near you. I remember one course I was writing, the lecturer just came to me, said, you're very good, you're very good, you all shake me. Up till now, I don't know that I passed, I don't know whether I write rubbish or not, but I passed the course because the course was a general, like there were many lecturers. But I don't know whether I passed the part or not. But the guy just, that shake was, I still don't, whether make I go meet and say, sir, back then, that shake when you shake me, was it good one or I was just writing rubbish? All right, let's continue. Number what? 14. Don't worry, I'll be fast. CHEM107 is all about calculation, so you might not be saying more of theory, just calculations. So try your best to like be fast. So this one is titration. Hopefully, this one is titration. So he said the student was given a sample of hydrochloric acid and has to find the concentration in 1 Q. They titrated with sodium hydroxide. So in titration, the first thing you need to do is you have to balance the reaction. Are you following? So we have HCl here and sodium hydroxide. So HCl plus